Hi dear gentle friends, welcome to All Rounder Info. This is Gananath Shankar. I believe the people who are watching this video may have an idea about the protests happening throughout United States. If not, in this video I try to give some information especially for my fellow Indians. Actually, this violent protest in US sparked when an African American, George Floyd, speaking frankly, when a black civilian killed by an American police officer, of course a white, kneeling on Floyd's neck on this part nearly for 8 minutes. So before discussing about the further details and my opinions on this protest, I have a burning question inside my soul. So let me spell it out with you. I strongly believe this is the very time that the entire human has to be united as a single race and to show the discrimination against the alien things. I mean, we should show our discrimination as one single human race against this bloody virus. But why such discriminations are happening between one single human race? I believe only the human souls should find out the answers for this. First of all, I just don't want to get into the details of who is this Floyd and why this Floyd has been arrested and all such things, because if I speak about all these things, the actual noble cause may get diluted. So at this particular point of time, I just don't feel it's right to discuss or to do an autopsy about who is Floyd and why he's arrested. Of course, anyways, we are all aware of the power of social handles. So all this protest started throughout the globe, especially in the United States, after the video of Floyd's death started floating in the social media. And also we all know about the thug life of Americans. So immediately they all ran onto the streets by showing some messages written on the placards and giving shout outs in favor of black, and the rest, now we all know that. When there is a question about how and why these protests turned out to be violent, so American officials, they are coming up with some answers, some findings like so these things became violent just because of some fringe elements and some anti-national groups who actually corrupted this noble protests. And of course, in some way or other, we have to agree that these protests are turning out to be violent. According to me, any protest which is destroying the public property cannot be called as a true protest. Very obvious, it is very obvious to say that these type of violent protests will easily get diluted, and actually we are feeding the people with some sort of entertainment by doing all these things. I'm not at all saying that protest has to be given off, it has to be taken, but without diluting the actual noble cause of that protest. Do you really think that discriminations are limited only with US? No. According to my opinion, I divide this discrimination into 3 categories. The very first one, which we are discussing in this video, the discrimination towards race. And the second one, which we face here in India, it is the caste and religious discriminations. And the entire globe, there is another discrimination which is very common throughout the globe, and that is the rich versus poor. So the discrimination is common throughout the world, but the only thing is it is changing its shape in different areas. And by the way, this is not the first protest which is happening against the race or which is happening against the caste or religion throughout the world. We have been seeing n number of protests against all these things, and every time when this protest comes, it becomes the talk of the town, and now it has become the talk of internet world, and it shows its presence for a meanwhile, and of course finally it says goodbye by leaving its footprints. At least now we should completely vanish such footprints of discriminations. And some set of people may ask, who are you to give these lectures and all? Come and battle on the field, only then you will come to know about the discriminations and the true value of protests. My dear gentle friends, of course, as a fellow human being, I really feel that it is a part of my responsibility to raise my voice and to share my bloody feelings with you. And even this is a part of the protest. And it is my way of protesting against the race, the religion, the caste, the rich versus poor or any sort of discriminations on our planet Earth. So once again, I just urge my fellow humans to stay strong as one race and say sign off to this bloody discriminations. With all this note, this is Gananath Shankar signing off from this particular video. I'll catch you up in another interesting topic. Till then, stay united from your hearts and stay safe. Take care. Bye bye.